Hello. Yay. I don't know why I said that. I'm gonna be showing you how to build two goofy things that you can just build. So I have a goofy looking, goofy dragon. That's weird. And, sorry, I'm using the ball thing. And I have a weird looking chicken thing. That you can just build for fun, I guess. So, yeah, first I'm gonna be showing you the dragon and then the chicken. So, let's go! Alright, so to start with the dragon, you're gonna need a lot of wood for both of these. Mainly like 1x1 wood blocks and 2x2 wood blocks. For like extra detail, some of these bits, and like that, and that, and that. So, and you're gonna need bars. Just basically a lot of wood, paints, two hazmat, or a hazmat, these eyeball ingredients for potions, and a gnome. And yeah, some tiles, things. They're optional. Actually, don't know if they would look better without them, but you kind of need them here once you get that. So yeah, let's start. So you need just kind of a lot of these, and so you can kind of do whatever you want for the body. You just gotta make sure it gets lower as it goes. And actually for this I forgot to put some blocks over there, but you don't really need them. So for the one I have here, I have 1, 2, I have 10 of these. So if you want to just make it quicker, you can just do these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then for the dragon, this dragon, you need red and yellow. That's it. So, but you can use other colors for sure. But I got 10 of them, and then 6, 2, 4, 6, and then just 3 on the top one. So that is the body, and you can use these flat tiles. Just makes it look a bit better. I don't own the 2x2. I just own the 1x1. So oh no. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So. You just cover the whole thing. Alright, and then you just want to paint all of them the same color as this one. Okay, that is just the big base of the body. And for the head, you're just gonna want to add 2 of these. This spot is for the eye, so just put 2 of them. By the way, I did make this on my own. I'm just looking at it so I can build the exact same thing, because I cannot remember exactly what I did to build that. So just so you know, I'm not copying. These were all from my head, both of them. So yeah. Alright, and then you want hazmat suits up here and up here. and then same color as that, same with these tiles. And then you want to grab a gnome. I do not own a regular gnome. I'm pretty sure I don't, so I'm just using this one. It works with the up or down tongue. I just prefer the up tongue. I guess this could also be fire, but that's more of a tongue. Or I guess he could be eating a gnome if you want, for some reason. Alright. Okay, then you want to grab these, which is in the potion ingredients, and just put them where there's no tiles. And you don't have to paint them. You can if you want, just because, but don't do anything because you cannot see the part that you're painting. So then I guess you can have like a snake. So if you're just going for a snake, there you go. But for a dragon, you're gonna want to have both of these mini slabs, and you're just gonna kind of do a pattern where every other one you place the same guy here until the end of the tail, and I leave one behind it just for a bit of space from the head and, you know, that. And then you just want to get a taller version of that, and then do the same thing, just put them in between these, like that. And then, again, you can paste them whatever, or paint them whatever you want, but I'm doing yellow, because I guess that looks really good. I'll paint that back later. So there you go. If you want, I guess you could do like this, but instead red, just to make it more like smooth. But it just has more spikes this way, and I don't really care. So then you take away the second tile from the front, or slab, and then in the back you do it on the fifth one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can just do it at that bit. So right here, and then you want to add pipes. These pipes, or rods or whatever. So you just want to add these guys in every spot that you took out. And you can make them however long you want. But I just do them like this, and then I place down these so he's actually standing. And then you just paint those however you want. It looks best with the same color as the body. So, yeah. And then finally, we're doing the wings. So, you do it on, again, the second tile back. For this one, it would be third tile back, or just right next to the first spike on both sides. Then you want to add a 1x1, and then a 2x1, or you can do it the other way. And then these long ones for the wings, and then you add a 1x1 wood right after this 1x1 on both sides, and then you're gonna want to use this one and have it facing away from that on both sides. And then you just get these all the way to the end of the wing. And I did this backwards. Do not do it backwards. Do it the other way. And there you go. So you just paint this bit sticking out, you paint that red, and then you do a pattern again. So you do this middle 2x2 or 2x1, and then this curvy bit. And then finally, any of those brown spots. Yellow. And there is your goofy looking dragon. Okay, now chicken. So, yes. First, you want 2 of these. And for this one, you're gonna need gnomes. Basically the exact same pieces. Except you need these little dudes. Add these. You're gonna want some of these for detail. Like, you know, just cause. So you're gonna want 2 of those. And then orange. And for this one you need orange paint, white paint, and red paint if you want. So, you have your legs. Then you get down 3 2x1s that are going forward. It doesn't really matter, but you want those, you want the legs to be on the back of them, like that. And then you want to paint those white. Then you add one in between, and also paint it white. Okay. And then get these short guys and have them like this. So then you just do that a few times. Paint them white. There's gonna be a lot of white here. So then you get more 2x1s. Put them on each side. And then part's kind of weird. I want to get gnomes. And then put them like that. It's not that, okay? Don't worry. Okay, and then you want to paint those orange. Like, and that's the beak. Very nice beak. And if you want, you can like remove that, put some in there, and then it looks like he's holding something in his beak. I guess that's kind of cool. So then, you want to go with 1x1. Oh no. One by one. White. And then 2x1. White. And then you just want 3 of these guys right here. You just put them all the way across that. Like that. And then you want another one in the back. And then for detail, and this is kind of needed. I guess if you can find another way to do this, that works, but like these, and then paint them white. And there's a bigger version of this, which is like the exact same thing, so make sure you have this one. And that's the head. But then in the back, you can just get like under that, fill it in like that, however you need. It's not really matter. I just did it like this, it's quicker. Okay, and whatever you do, white, of course. And then you can do whatever you want to fill in these sides. It's easier to just do that, you know. And there you go. We have the body of the chicken minus the tail. So then for the tail, just want one of these again, and some of these again, like that. White. That's the tail. So this bit is totally optional. You can do this if you want. I want that to be red, like that. That's fun. And then you want to grab eyes. Facing however you want. It looks best facing forward, and then you want to paint them white. So there you go. So the last step is wings. I did not do good building wings. I don't know how to build wings. This is how I build the wings. You can build them however you want, but I just did this. So I had these guys there, these guys, like a slab there, one of these, not there, but here. And then finish the wing like that. It's a really bad wing, but this is also a goofy chicken, so it doesn't really matter, does it? And you just copy that on the side. And there you go. There's your chicken. So, yeah. That's how you build a goofy chicken and a goofy dragon. And you can have like fire or whatever. It would be best with like neon yellow and orange paint for the fire, and this, I guess, this, I don't own it, but if you wanted, you could just add like an egg. That's not an egg, but it looks like one a little bit. So, yeah, you could just put that, like it lays an egg, I guess. But, yeah, the chicken and, dragon. So, yeah, you can just build those, I guess, wherever you want. So thank you for watching this. I'm sorry if this one was longer, but, and if you want to build them, I don't care. Build them, please. Especially the chicken. It's my favorite. Oh yeah, please subscribe. Helpful to us. So please do. And also, I forgot to build the tail. Basically, just want this. You want 2x1, and then these two guys. Or whatever you want. So, yeah, see ya.